Hey guys, it's the History Nerd back with another exciting episode of Silent Hunter 5. Let's get a refit done. Want to check one thing. Just take a look at the torpedoes, and it does. Oh, glorious. Alright, so on the to-do list for today is... we'll close out of this, close out of that, turn back around, and head out to the southwestern approaches again to... sink more British ships, basically. There's no reason or need to dress that description up any more than I already have.
319.
Let's just keep getting straight out. Just make sure we're not going to hit any islands, 'cause that would not be good.
New waypoint. Course 293.
We'll get ourselves set about there is where we'll have to start considering going under, and then
New
basically
waypoint. Course
through. Might be a bit too
291.
long. Through, and if I'm honest, that might be a bit too close. Like that, and like that. There we go, that should be good.
New waypoint.
And then
Course
on through the rest of the
291.
channel.
New waypoint. Course
And out to sea.
302.
That doesn't really make much sense. Doing it like that. If we pull something like that, there we go, that's looking good. And then we can sneak past the islands. Beautiful. Alright. Well, we'll get the old endurance underway. We don't have any promotion points, right? Okay. So, yeah, this past week, unsurprisingly, I think, like most of the gaming world, been playing a bit of Fallout 4. What a time sink. What a bipolar game, I guess would be the way I would describe it. I'm not going to talk about it for too long, but I might as well get my thoughts out while I have this soapbox that I've created for myself. The world is amazing, and I'm not like a graphical horse, so you know, just exploring the Boston area in Fallout is beautiful, and the little details that Bethesda can do in their world building is beautiful as well. It's still a Bethesda story. The more I play Fallout 4, the more I realized that I really like the story of New Vegas, and I miss Obsidian's writers. Bethesda, I don't know, there's... subtlety is not exactly a thing Bethesda uses. So, when at least not in their story writing. And, you know, I mean, there's a few things. It's good to see the Brotherhood of Steel sort of returning more to the Brotherhood of Steel, and less the White Knights of Amazingness that are super awesome and always good. And I like how Bethesda's had to kind of wreck on that a little bit. But, you know, it's an Elder Scrolls game with guns, which means I've already put more time into it than I have Skyrim, and that's not really a surprise. And I think I'll continue to. I mean, the extra stuff in the world, the base building, some of the side, like just the exploration really of the world is what that game is all about. But oh, that story. I'm hoping in a couple years, Obsidian or heck, even try and get like Brian Fargo and Chris Avellin together and throw in Fergus Urquhart. Why not get all the old Fallout crew together to make something amazing with that Fallout 4. I mean, Fallout 4 with a great Fallout story would be one of the best games ever. Anyway, that's enough of that. What else? Thoughts? Yeah, I probably should have done this before my thoughts on a video game. Thoughts and, you know, the atheist equivalent of prayers and well wishes to everyone in Paris, obviously. It's been quite an eventful day, and damn, that shit's real. And I do, you know, I mean, here I am, a lone Canadian sitting in halfway across the world. But seriously, if you're in Paris, I'm sorry, because that shit's cray cray. Other than that, we got our plan for the mission. heading out to sink some English ships. So we're gonna go do that. Obviously, I will be back probably at some point in the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys when we get to where we're gonna go. See you in a bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, we have arrived in the Celtic Sea. I've got my patrol circle drawn out, and we've definitely arrived right in the position the BDU indicates on everyone's map. So we are going to go ahead, send them a message, good work, no new objective at this time, patrol another area of your choice, return to base. Think we got out here. We got almost, I mean, we burned 11% of fuel, and we've got a full tube of torpedoes. A full rack of torpedoes. I think it's time we go and check out, Falmouth. Why not? It's going to be a little trickier. I would prefer, of course, Plymouth, but, that's not going to be really within the mission area. Plymouth certainly is. And, what do we got? Milford? You're close, but not quite close enough. Yeah. So I wish I'd thought of that on my way through. Then I wanted to come out here and look like an idiot. Anyway, back around, lads. Back around, lads.
Course 226.
Something like that.
Returning to course.
Speed
New
2.
waypoint. Course 174.
We'll
Low
see.
speed ahead.
We'll see. Anyway, that's the plan. Hit Plymouth. That way, you know, we can really see what we're shooting at. And if something in particular does send that mission bar a-movin', we'll at least be able to take note. And potentially aim for those ships elsewhere. So that's the plan for today. Let's see if it actually goes according to plan. One heck of a segue. Alright. We will see you guys in a little bit. Thank you, Fog. Take a look at this. We are quite literally spitting distance from this Oh! I shouldn't have got into Cheaty View to do this. But hello, other aircraft carrier. Is there any way we can engage you? How quick are you moving? I'm gonna say probably not. Those guys will be moving at quite the clip.
New
And I don't think...
rocket moving slow, constant distance, bearing.
Yeah, we'll just let them slide on by. It's too bad.
46,
I don't like letting a carrier slide on by. But, sometimes you got to. And my god, that was closer than I would want that to be. Get up on surface. We're safe. Yeah, that could have been disastrous. Also, in completely different and unrelated news, eggnog lattes are a thing at Starbucks, and I've already spent far too much money on them. They're delicious. My favorite coffee beverage ever. And, yeah, there's that. Anyway, as you can see, we are quickly approaching Falmouth. So, that's good. I guess we'll just push this just a little bit closer. Wanna kinda
Surface the boat, recharging batteries.
play it safe here, but I mean, it's night. It's pretty clear. So we'd want to keep that in mind. But it doesn't really look like there's much in the way of port defense here. Maybe they all left to go assist that aircraft carrier. I'm not sure.
Escort sighted. Bearing 295.
There we go. Thank you, Video Game World, for giving me double the visual distance that escorts have. I appreciate it. Alright. Let's get under. I was hoping we could submerge at about there.
Minimum speed ahead.
But that doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So we will just go ahead slow,
Escort sighted. Bearing
get ourselves under, And
2.
I'm thinking, spin that around, we gotta check out the front of the ship. I'm thinking this destroyer here is parked. Let's see. It should be, I guess that is him. Oh, that's not even a destroyer, that's just a little motorboat. Is that what we're worried about? Alright, well then, this isn't going to be a rush in there. It's going to be a slow crawl, so I will see you guys when I'm done crawling and got a better ship in my sights than a little motorboat. See you in a bit. Alrighty, so, this port's looking like a bust. Like a big bust. Like there is nothing here for me to shoot at all. I mean, we could go back there and explore the bay, but I think instead we will just head somewhere else. Probably somewhere here to just really get in the way of shipping going between Ireland and the UK. So, yeah. It's too bad. I don't like it when ports are busts, but absolutely nothing for me to go on here. So, you know, that's okay. Anyway, we will see you guys when we get out into the open ocean, or the open sea. See you in a bit. Alright, so ignore this incredibly ugly patrol pattern. In fact, let's just get rid of it. So basically, all I was trying to do was just set up a little blockade between here, and I came across a fishing boat and decided that wasn't interesting. And then, after dealing with the fishing boat, we found ourselves a destroyer coming right for us. Way out there for now. Now, how far out is he? Are you going to tell me? Probably not. 5 kilometers. So that is kind of within torpedo range. So what we're going to want to do
Depth set to 1 meters.
is set these suckers as close to the surface as I can.
Switching to impact detonation only. Magnetic detonator switched on.
Okay, so for all those people who've been suggesting to use magnetic torpedoes or magnetic detonators, I have been. They just don't work. So, yeah, that's just the way the game is. I know. I was reading. Apparently, you need mods to fix it. I don't really want to install mods to fix it. So, yeah, we're stuck with the pistol and the pistol, basically, or impact and impact. Think of it that way. Magnetic's not really an option. It's impact and impact. So, really, now what we're going to do is just sit here and wait for him to get into range. Because there's no real reason
Tracking new target.
to give him even more time to dodge this. It's basically straight down the middle. Very easy shot.
Tracking new target. Target marked. Tracking new target.
We'll go ahead and unzoom the scope so it doesn't seem like
Target marked.
this guy's rushing heading down on us.
Tracking new target. Target marked.
He's coming in line for a 3. That's still much too far out.
Target marked.
And in fact, I'd like to get this zoomed in. Now, again, I don't need to use the numbers. The game will auto-target. So that's fine. We should probably crank the speed up. And yeah. Wow, those are the advanced options. Okay. A button I never hit before in Silent Hunter. So the waves are a little rough. That will probably factor into this.
Target marked.
I mean, I guess you can zoom out to 600.
Target marked.
Yeah. Now you see? You see? I'm glad I waited. Because now he's presenting a bit better of a target. You know what I'm saying? Definitely slowing down. Which makes sense because he's probably turning around. Okay. So we can use this. We can use this. Let's go ahead, get a lock. And we'll aim for about the midsection of the ship.
2, 1, loose.
And let's see. We should be very close. This torpedo should be traveling very quickly. And provided he doesn't gun the engine, this should be good. I mean, I can't complain about that at all.
Torpedo impact.
Now, the question becomes... Oh, good. Okay, so... The torpedo impact didn't even register. This is the current patrol? No, that is not the current patrol. This is the current patrol. Okay, good. Whew! That had me a little worried. Alright, well... We'll see if this guy survives. With that much fire, I can't imagine him surviving. But you never know. This game has done stranger things to me. I need a sign that you're gonna sink. You are getting pretty low in the water. The water's also rough today, so... I don't necessarily know that, you know, water coming up over the depth charges here like that is really indicative of this ship going down. Well, the propellers aren't... Oh no, one propeller's spinning. Right? So, she's still got a little bit of power.
2, 1, ready.
And... Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't think this thing's gonna die. Yeah, something tells me this isn't gonna die. Alright, well... I'm gonna continue to follow this, but I have a feeling it's gonna be some pretty boring watching. So... I will see you guys when I got something more exciting to share. See you in a bit. Alright, so that destroyer was definitely a bust. But... We've come along. As we can see... It's just torpedo impact, and then we started, you know, getting radio reports and hydrophone contacts. And we've come across, looks like, 2 merchant ships. Now, if we catch these guys, we can kick it up to speed 3 here. We might be able to get them before they leave the mission area. I'm hoping. So let's just get in nice and close. And they don't look like they're anything too special. But, yay, mermaid. But they're definitely out there. Now, the seas, they are not kind today. Let's get nice and zoomed in. So we're going to want this at around 3 kilometers. And we will just utilize the armor piercing to get the ranges down. So let's see. We will need to zoom this in. I'm not sure if the wave caught that shot or not. No, I said 3. Okay, 3,100. Sure. Whew. The ocean is, it's not cooperating today. Now it's showing that my shots are, falling a bit short. But I think, yes, that's more the ocean than anything else. Let's just make sure. That's looking pretty good. We'll swap over to high explosive. And wait for it. It is tough to lead these guys when you can't see where they're going. I would love this ocean to just chill out. Yeah. Oh. Oh, come on, mouse. There we go. That's a good shot. And I realized last time we gave Max some accuracy boosts, but I don't think today, in conditions like this, is the day to really test it. I think we can leave that for another day. Although, really, what I could do... Yeah, I don't know. No, that shot made it through that giant wall of water. Excellent. What I could be doing, of course, is getting Max to do the shooting while I get up on deck with the Uzo and try to loose a torpedo or two. But I think this will do just fine with the deck gun. One thing I would like to do, though, is just alter the course a little bit. So we kind of cut through these guys. And Los. I guess that would just be fire. Literally fire. Excellent. And another. Is that going to cut through? Ooh, just barely missed. That should make it, though. Indeed it does. And we are getting nice and close to this ship. Come on. Gotta tell you, Klaus is getting real good at holding his breath today. Okay, so that's one freighter down. Let's move on to the next one, and that should be a little further out. And I think that caught him, but we'll give ourselves a bit more range. maybe a bit more range. And there, those are definitely hitting. That was an incredible shot, considering the amount of fire. Oh, come on. Kind of a blind shot, but hey, it hit. And I'm hoping these guys will go down pretty quickly. We're close enough now that we're able to get some good shooting going off. I would love to get out in the cheaty view to take a look, but I think we'll just have to wait it out. And this guy might be dead in the water. We're closing quite rapidly. We don't actually need to be zoomed in that much. Of course, you'd reset the range on the gun. Why would you keep that constant? From the zoomed out view, we do get a much better sense of the damage we're causing. Come on. Just a little bit to the left. Too much to the left. There we go. I would have to imagine this guy's going to be going down quite quickly now. Too much. We can probably slow things down a bit too. Just to get the ocean to chill just ever so slightly. The waves are still going to be pretty bad. That looks like that is a kill. Let's get on deck and dry ourselves off. And probably maneuver ourselves back this way. Let's go check on these ships. What do we got? Yeah, a decent sized freighter and a tanker of some description. Check the ship logs. We've got a Ucal medium composite freighter at 4,000 tons and a Dale class fleet oiler at 17,000 tons. I hope the game has decided to count these. It has not. It doesn't leave a description of any ship types that I should be sinking. I say. Oops. Well, you know, we did some good work regardless. That fleet oiler especially, I'm very pleased with sinking. Because you gotta think, that's gonna really affect the English fleet. Once you don't have oil, you don't have fuel, what you gonna do? Granted, the UK, you know, with the ships that we're kind of concerned about, can certainly refuel at home, but you know, that's still limiting their ability to do things further afield, which is good. Excuse me as I stretch. Now, one thing I do want to look at, I guess we've probably been to sea for a month-ish now. Well, less than a month. We ended on January 2nd, so we're still good to go. We'll send a report. Good work. No new objective at this time. Patrol another area of your choice. Return to base. So let's see. I don't know. Maybe radioing them in did something? No, of course not. Alright, well, we're gonna... Where do we want to head? This is actually a pretty decent spot, all things considered, because we know a lot of shipping has to come through here. So, again, I'm just going to set myself up a little blockade over here and see what we can see. I'm also, while we're going off camera, instead of watching the ship sink, which, you know, I know is a highlight, and I do apologize, but I'm going to go hit the internet, see if I can figure out what I need to do for the southwestern approaches. Oh, hello. Hello. Are you guys coming this way?
Ship sighted, bearing.
What do we got? We've got a small convoy of green ships. Let's see if we can figure out the nationality of these ships.
We have a task force inside, bearing 1-3.
Yeah, I see him, Dieter. I just want to see what nation these fine merchantmen belong to. Let's see, who have we got? We have got Finland. Alright, well, we have no reason whatsoever to engage the Finnish Navy. So, Can we still see the smoke? No. Good. Whatever distress you gentlemen heard, it was not caused by us. Okay? Okay. Alright, guys. I will be back with something more exciting. See you in a bit. Alright. Well, I couldn't find too much on my Google, but what I did find was a helpful video that I'm going to watch and hopefully have all the information I need for next time. Basically me doing Season 1 of Silent Hunter, where one of the episodes is entitled, Oh, So That's the Western Approaches. That should theoretically help me figure out what I need to sync and take it from there. So I'm going to leave the episode here for today. Go ahead and get a save on Season 3. We got pretty much a full tank of fuel. We got some torpedoes that are ready to go. So I think we should be doing fairly well. Things are looking good. You know, things are going well for the Endurance and Captain Klaus Daimler. So, yay! With that, thumbs up if you have enjoyed this episode. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you next time.